Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball. 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Oakland Athletics versus the Seattle Pilots at Six Stadium. On the mound for the Athletics today is Jim Nash, whose record is 2-1 with a 4.05 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots today is Marty Pattin, whose record is 2-3 with a 3.24 ERA. And so I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving weekend and ate a lot of good food. Hopefully everyone was able to fulfill all their obligations. I did, and that's why I didn't get to play too many games this week. Certainly not as many as I enjoy playing. I like to at least get one baseball game in every day. It kind of keeps my juices flowing, kind of keeps my head in the game. And now that I've taken a couple of days off, I feel a little bit lost in where we were. I did look up our lineups. We are facing a right-hander today. And so I looked at our lineup. I'm sure we're good there. We did win our last start against the Royals, the first game of May. And, of course, we had a day off. So everybody's rested today. We sit in a good spot. Let's go ahead and get today's game started, and we'll do a deep dive today on Jim Nash. Thanks. We'll take a moment here to say thank you for everyone who's spending any time watching my game. I appreciate it so much. Like and or subscribe. If you're new to the channel, we've got lots of sims going so far. The Detroit Tigers season replay, which is running from 1980 to 1983, and we have currently the 1980 Detroit Lions alternate history, in which we had a pretty damn good game yesterday. It was a lot of fun. You should check that out. Marty Pattin on the mound, one of our most consistent starters this year. You can see here that I've already got Steve Barber, despite being 3 games to go before he is back from the IL. I have him in the number 4 spot. I ended up moving Jerry Stevenson. He never did make a start during his time filling in there since we traded Gary Bell. So he's back in middle relief. Everybody's healthy and ready to go because of the day off. Here is our lineup versus Jim Nash. And it's the same old, all the good players in there versus the right-hander. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Oakland Athletics. Batting leadoff, playing center field is Rick Monday. Batting second and catching is Gene Tenace. Batting third and left field is Tommie Reynolds. Batting cleanup in right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth at third base is Sal Bando. Batting sixth, playing first base is Danny Cater. Batting seventh at second base is John Donaldson. Batting eighth at shortstop is Bert Campaneris. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Jim Nash. Let's take a look at Marty Pattin here real quick. As I mentioned, probably our most consistent starter. And he started the year as our number 5 starting pitcher in the rotation. Certainly earned the spot. He is making his 6th start this year, 2-3, a 3.24 ERA, 18 strikeouts in 33 1/3 innings pitched, but more importantly, only 3 walks. This is what I love about this guy. He does have a complete game shutout. Officially, the only shutout that's been a complete game for our team. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is just under 40%, so I guess he's a fly ball pitcher. Four-seam fastball is his best pitch, rated an 84, and a solid curveball overall rated an 82. The 26-year-old righty goes to arbitration next season. Now, we have played Oakland already. Do we have a game in his log? No, he has not pitched against Oakland yet. We only have 2 American League teams we have not played. That's Washington and Detroit. Oh, no, I guess that's not true because we have not played Cleveland either, now that I think about it. Okay, let's take a look at our defense. Pretty solid all the way around. except for Harper out there in right, who's played pretty well so far. And we've got Rick Monday leading off. It's a case of the Mondays. Monday, left-handed batter, starts the game off with a ground ball to short. Good play by Fred Stanley back in his normal position today with Van Kelly at second. Gene Tenace, he gets a base hit into center field. So both batters have gone back through the box. Tenace was the one who pushed it through. Runner on first. One down for Tommie Reynolds, 239 hitter, 3 home runs, and he strikes out on a nice curveball that just drops right inside the zone. For strike 3, good job by Marty Pattin. And that will leave it up to Reggie Jackson here. Jackson batting only .240 with 4 home runs. He had his first home run of the season against Detroit. And what does he do here? He pops it up to second. There's a little bit of a delay. That goes away here momentarily. So we go to the bottom of the first as the A's strand a runner. Let's take a look at our lineup for today's game. Batting leadoff in right field is Tommie Harper. Batting second at left field is Mike Hegan. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup playing first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in center field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting seventh at second base is Van Kelly. Batting eighth at shortstop is Fred Stanley. And batting ninth and pitching is Marty Pattin. Okay, let's take a look at Jim Nash. Jim Nash, he was the let me start over with this. As you can see here by his rookie year in 1966, age 21, he got called up. He went 12-1, finishing second in the Rookie of the Year that year to none other than Tommie Agee. Tommie Agee in 1966, look at that. 27 doubles, 22 home runs, 86 ribbies, and 44 stolen bases. Where did that go? That's the guy we want. So Tommie Agee won the Rookie of the Year that year. Nash finished second, a 2.06 ERA. Opponents batted 2.06 against him. He was amazing that year. In 1969, in real life, he went 8-8 with a 3.67 ERA. 1967, he was featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated with future All-Stars, Catfish Hunter, and Blue Moon Odom. So there was a cover showing the up-and-coming pitchers for the Oakland A's. He pitched pretty well all the way through his age 26 season, suffering from some shoulder soreness, which eventually forced him into retirement at the age of 27. So you look at some of these pitchers here in the late 60s, early 70s, are pitching 200 to 300 plus innings, and it's no surprise that they suffer major shoulder or elbow injuries. Here's the defense for the A's. Pretty damn good all the way around. Gene Tenace behind the plate. Rated only a 79, but he's got a 70 arm. You would think we would have free reign to run today, but we know that from previous attempts versus poor-armed pitchers, we have not had much success. So, okay, we've got Tommie Harper leading off against Jim Nash. 0-2 count, and he strikes out to lead off the bottom half of the first. That's going to bring up Mike Hegan. Hegan batting .229. He's got a couple home runs. He strikes out looking. So Jim Nash potentially going to strike out the side here in the first as Rich Rollins steps in. He's a good contact hitter. That's going to be a hard task to complete. Full count. And a fly ball to center field. That feels like a success as the center fielder, Monday, makes the catch. We go to the top of the second inning. Sal Bando leading off. Bando, Cater, and John Donaldson. Base hit to center for Bando. Everybody's hitting it right back through the box. Runner on first. That's going to bring up Danny Cater, best hitter on the team, batting .308 with 5 home runs and a balk. Oh, man. Well, let's get it over with. Here's Danny Cater and a base hit. So, yeah, I mean, what could you do? As if he's going to balk with a catcher on first. It's 1-0. Here's John Donaldson. Ground ball to third. Around the horn? Yeah. Double play. Nicely done by Rollins, starting the double play. The damage was already done there, though, so it's like you kind of give us really nothing in return. And Campy pops it up to third. A's take the lead on the balk. Go to the bottom of the second, 1-0. Here is Deron Johnson. He is on fire, average up to .308. And he strikes out looking. Now it says swinging. That's 3 Ks for Nash. Maybe he checked his swing. It looked weird. Maybe it was a check swing, I guess. And then Tommie Agee finally gets the first hit for the Pilots. Do we want to go for 2? No, I mean, we should be able to steal here pretty easily. 76% chance with a 94 speed, but there we go. Stolen base by Agee, so he's in scoring position. Can McNertney drive them in? McNertney leading the team with 18. Ribby. Ground ball to second. That will get Agee over. So the tying run is 90 feet away for Van Kelly. Batting .226 overall. That's including his time with the Padres. Batting .255 versus righties and a ground ball to short. And that'll do it. So we strand the runner third and head to the top of the third with the pitcher Jim Nash leading off. Nash batting .250. Hits a grounder to first. 1 out. We're back to the top of the lineup with Rick Monday. He's 0 for 1. And there's that base hit back up the middle. First time up, he hit a ground ball to short. Looked like it might get through. That one does. All right. I mean, like, there's really nothing to do but hit the button in this game. As Monday tries to steal second, but McNertney guns him down. 2 down, bases are cleared now for Tenace, who strikes out looking on a curveball. So good job by our pitcher, Pattin. He gets the second K. We go to the bottom of the third with Fred Stanley leading off. Stanley batting .190 versus right-handers. Strikes out. 4 Ks for Nash. He's dealing right now. If it wasn't for the base hit from Agee, he'd be blanked. Another strikeout looking by the pitcher, Pattin. And another opportunity to strike out the side. He does this time. Wow. Yeah, we are going to lose this game pretty handedly. I mean, the A's are the best team in the American League. They have the best record, I guess is maybe the better way to say it. They are 19-9, as Reynolds is going to gap it into left center field for a double. 8 doubles on the year for Tommie Reynolds. Reggie's up next. We need a strikeout here. Nope, base hit. So, all right, Reynolds scores. It is 2-0. Nothing but button pushing. Another base hit. 7 hits now. Keep it going. Ground ball to second. Can we turn 2 with the catcher running? We do get the double play. Second double play by the infield. And Reggie on third for John Donaldson. Try to limit the damage here. 2-1 count to Donaldson. And he skies it to center field. Agee going back 373 feet, making the catch. So only 1 run scores on the Reggie Jackson base hit. 2-0 Oakland, and Mike Hegan leading off. Hegan popping it up on the infield. This is absolutely brutal. Here's Rich Roll. Base hit to left. There we go. Rollins, you can count on him for a base hit a game. Average is at 292. We need a big hit here from Deron Johnson. Deron Johnson. I gotta catch myself. He pops it up. 2 down. Rollins on first for Tommie Agee. What's the stolen base percentage? Oh, only 64. Oh, Tommie Agee goes deep to right field. Oppo Taco. A 2-run home run. And the game is tied just like that. Balk be damned. We have overcome it. And we're all even with Jerry McNertney up. McNertney. Ground ball to second. He's 0 for 2 as we go to the top of the 5th. Game is tied at 2. Marty Pattin. New lease on life at the bottom of the lineup. Due up 8-9 and then 1. Coming up. There's a ground ball that gets past the first baseman, Johnson. Campy stretches it into a double. So just like that, we give it right back. Second double this season by Campy. Got to pull, well, we'll do the wheel play, right? That means if Nash lays down a bunt, infield comes in, and the second baseman will cover first. And Campy tries to steal third with the third baseman pulled in. I like that they tried that, I guess, but just a really poor decision. We will pull the third baseman in anyway. Rollins with Nash up and an 0-1 count. Here's a 1-2 count, and he strikes him out. So Pattin, he's given up 8 hits, but he's looking, he's hanging in there. He strikes out Rick Monday. 4 Ks for Pattin. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Let's see if we can't get him the lead here. Van Kelly leading off. He's 0 for 1. Oh, scorches it into right center field. All the way to the wall. 335-foot shot caught by Reginald. 1 down. Fred Stanley up. Stanley, a grounder to third. Great third baseman over there. Sal Bando, 92 rating. Tosses him out. Now, okay, yeah. I guess we're going to leave Pattin in there to bat and to start the 6th inning. If we had somebody on base, I would have taken him out, but there's no point. Oh, he rips it to right, get down. Oh, sliding catch from Reggie. He's got like the sticky caramel from the Reggie bars on his fingers. Or on the side of his glove, I guess. Making the catch. We go to the top of the 6th. Okay, so the heart of the lineup coming up here. It's 2, 3, and 4. So we've got to keep Marty Pattin on a short leash here. There's a fly ball from Tenace into deep center field. 388 feet. Agee making the catch. 1 down for Tommy Reynolds. He's got a double today, and there's a base hit. So 9 hits off of Pattin. And Reggie is coming up, and you know he's thinking about putting it into the upper deck. Actually, Six Stadium did not have an upper deck in the outfield. They had it behind the plate, but not in the outfield, so that's just not possible. All right, here we go. Reggie. But we might have that when we expand our stadium next year to 35,000. We'll just have to imagine it. Use your imagination, for Christ's sake. Here we go. Reggie Jackson. Popping it up. There we go. Second baseman making the play. Good job by Kelly. 2 down. Can Pattin get us through 6? That's all I'm asking. Bando batting 313 on a ground ball to second. Kill it. Throwing him out. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. All tied at 2. Tommie Harper leading off. He's 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts today. That was a 2-2 count, but he made contact. Hit a ground ball to short. Put the ball in play. You never know what might happen. Except that it was an out. We knew that would happen. And then Hegan lines it. Oh, right at the third baseman, Bando, who dropped it. That was a line drive that he dropped. I think they should change that to a single. Well, this is good news. We can hit and run now with Hegan on first. We know this doesn't work every time. Hegan's been thrown out twice as he's hung out to dry by Rollins. That might fall in. It does fall in for a single. Hegan goes to third. It is now first and third. One down. We need Deron Johnson to hit it to the outfield. Probably anywhere but center field. Monday's got a good arm. Reynolds, I don't think, does, and Reggie definitely does not. All right, here we go. We're asking for a sac fly. First time I'm participating in the game, actually, today. And they walk him to load the bases. Well, that's the first walk for Nash. Bases are juiced for Tommie Agee. Now, he's 2 for 2 with a home run already today. I'm just asking for a sac fly, but I'll take a grand slam. I'll take one if you want to give it to me. There's a fly ball to left. That will score Hegan and untie the ball game. Hegan scores easily. Rich Rowell will be held at second. 3-2 Seattle. We still have runners at first and second, though, for McNertney. Definitely could use some insurance runs here. That'll get it done. Base hit into right field. Rollins score. How did Rollins not score? That is stupid beyond dumb. On a base hit into right field with 2 outs, and you're telling me Rollins won't score from second? All right, here's Van Kelly. Bases loaded. We just got to let him take a cut. And a fly ball. All right. Fly ball to center, and that will do it. We're going to the top of the 7th. What do we do here? What do we do? I think we have to take Pattin out. He's pitched well. He gave us 6 good innings. We have Jerry Stevenson. We have not used him in quite a while because we were holding him over to maybe make a start. So he has a very well-rested arm. He's got a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. He does walk a batter every other inning that he pitches, which is horrible. Overall rated a 74, 25-year-old righty. Goes to arbitration at the end of the year. In a sense, I would have liked to have seen him start a few games to see if he's worthy of spending some extra money on. Here's Danny Cater. Leading off Daddy Walker. God, unbelievable. Next up is John Donaldson. He's 2 for 2 against Stevenson. What's the in-game look like here? He's 0 for 2 today. And he walks it. Can we pull the outfield in? No, we can't. Well, we need another double play here. We've already turned 2. You know they're going to pinch hit for Nash. This makes no sense what's happening, but there's nothing we can do to stop it. As Campaneris pops it up into foul ground. I thought for sure that was going to be an error. And they are going to pinch hit. They're going to bring out one of the best pinch hitters of the late 70s. It's Jose Morales. Technically a DH, so there's not really a role for him yet in the majors. He's 3 for 16 so far this year as a 24-year-old rookie. He's batting... What? Wait. He's 0 for 0 this year? Oh, that's a game. I'm sorry. In game. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, now we definitely need a double play. He's got no speed. I wish we could pull the outfield in. We cannot do that. Let's just play it out. That's all we can do. 0-1 count. And a pop-up on the infield. Somebody call it, please. Van Kelly makes the catch. That will bring up Rick Monday. Do we let Monday beat us? Now, he's 0 for 3 with a strikeout against Jerry Stevenson. We could bring in a lefty, but we're going to have the pitcher spot bat next time, next half inning. So we're going to have to replace the pitcher again if we bring in a left-hander right now, right? So we might as well let him play out. This is the baseball strategy I kind of like about baseball. See what happens, 1-0 count. And he pops it up. This could get us out of it. Also could be a 50-50 error. Oh, it's going to be caught by the catcher, McNertney. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. They're going to bring in a new pitcher. It is Ken Sanders. Sanders, in his 12th game, is 3-0 in relief. 3.71 ERA, 9K, 17 strikeouts. Opponents are batting 180 against him. He doesn't even have a fastball. Ground ball percentage is 56.1%. Slider, only pitch that's average. Overall rated a 74. The 27-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of next year. Okay, here's Freddie Stanley. He is 0 for 2 today. He has struck out. So we hung around long enough to get Nash out of the ball game. We're going to take out Stevenson here. And we're going to bring in Don Bosch to pinch hit. He's a switch hitter. So he's going to turn around, bat left-handed. He's batting .333 and has a 600 OPS, OBP, I should say. There's a line drive into center field. Easy catch for Monday. 2 down, and Tommie Harper up. Harper walks. First time he's reached a base today. 78% chance to steal second. There's 2 outs. You may as well risk it. If not, we've at least got 2, 3, and 4 coming up. Here we go. Everybody knows he's going, and he doesn't have a fastball. Remember, his fastball tops out at 81 miles an hour, and in this case, it's his slider. If you can't steal on this combination, this game is fudged. They pitch out and they catch him. Of course, we can't pitch out, but they pitch out. This game sucks on a level that I can't even explain. Okay, we're going to bring in our setup man. It's Diego Agee. We've seen a lot of Diego this year, making his 13th appearance, this time against his old team. He's 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA. 13 Ks in 16 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .237. He does have a save. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage of 39.1. His forkball is his best pitch. It's at 82. Overall, 76 to 31-year-old righty. Goes to free agency in 71. Okay, so Diego's got 2 righties and a lefty. I think we will bring in a defensive replacement for Harper because he just batted and got thrown out like a little bitch. So we're going to bring in, is it Wayne Comer or Danny Walton? Who's the better of the two? Comer. Walton. Yeah, it's going to be Comer. We can actually put Comer in center field and move Agee over. Nope. I don't like it. Okay, here we go. So Comer goes into right. Little defensive upgrade. 16-point upgrade. And Tenace leading off. Here we go. 0-1 count. And a ground ball up the middle to Stanley. Tossing him out for out number 1. Tommie Reynolds, he's been a tough out today. He's 2 for 3. He has K'd once. He's K'd twice. Agee striking him out on that forkball. Now, man, I almost want to intentionally walk Reggie. Maybe Diego will do that automatically here. I don't want to pitch to him, but we gotta. Here we go, Diego. Struck him out, only time they faced each other. And he jams him inside on the forkball, popping it up to Kelly into shallow right center field. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Up a run, Ken Sanders coming back out. Only threw 9 pitches. First time through. Hegan leading off, striking out. 0 for 4 today and 2 Ks. That's going to bring up Rich Rawl. He's 2 for 3. Had that base hit on the hit and run, and he goes oppo for a base hit. So a good, probably not player of the game with Agee in there, but pretty solid. Runner on first. Let's see what Deron can do here. Striking out. He's 0 for 3. 2 down, runner on first. And Tommie Agee gets to see if he can match the Rollins hit total. And a comebacker. Sanders jumps off the mound and makes the play. We are going to the 9th inning. Time for our closer, Mike Marshall. Marshall. 12th game, no record, 3.65 ERA, 7 Ks in 12 and a third innings. More importantly, only 2 walks. Opponents are batting .239 against him, 6 saves, 2 blueies. You pretty much know the rest. He's got a good fastball. Overall rated a 78. The 26-year-old future Cy Young and MVP award winner. Goes to arbitration in 1970. All right, here we go. Marshall into the ball game to face Sal Bando. Sal, 2 for 3 today. 2-2 count. And he strikes him out. Fastball under the wrists. 1 down. Next up is Danny Cater. He's got no 2 count, and he strikes out on the inside corner on the slider. Marshall coming in, firing BBs. It's going to be up to John Donaldson. He's got somebody lurking in the background. 1-0 count, and a ground ball to third. Rollins up with it, and the game is over. The Pilots win 3-2. Handshakes, butt slaps. Slappy steaks. Well, that was a good victory, considering we balked early, and that probably is the indicator that we were going to get whooped. But we hung in there and won the ball game. So we're 2-0 in the month of May. Let's take a look at the standings, as there was no trade offers. We are 2 games back of Oakland. I'm sorry. I was incorrect about the best team in the American League. It's actually Baltimore now. My bad. They've won 7 in a row, and they're 9 out of the last 10, so that just escaped me. Again, I've been away for a couple days, so I don't remember shit. San Francisco, 20-10, looking good. Wow, San Diego is 6-24. How many games will they win this year? I should, maybe I'll think of a contest, and you can win a Johnny Grubb rookie card or something. See how many games the Padres might win. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm sorry it's a little bit late in the game. We'll bring it up again tomorrow in case people have checked out already. But here's the game. Guess how many wins the San Diego Padres will have at the end of the season. The winner will get... What will the winner get? Something Padre related. It will be good. Obviously, everything I give away is good. So it'll be something good, but it'll be a San Diego Padre related. Maybe it's a Tony Gwynn thing. Maybe it's a Johnny Grubb thing. Who knows? Maybe it's a Randy Jones Cy Young Award something. I don't know. But it'll be something good. So that's what we're going to do for a fun little contest that will take the results at the end of the season. Okay? So put that in the comments below. And we're moving on to the headlines. There's a Padres player right there. Moving ahead here. Brainiac baseball daily beat. Baltimore stretches lead to 2.5. Tom Phoebus strikes out 7. Frank Robinson went 1 for 3 with a double. McDowell, sudden Sam McDowell excels. 3 hits over El Tigres. 8 innings, 1 run. Vern had 2 hits. Chuck Hinton had a hit. John Roseboro gets 5 RBIs in the Minnesota win as the Twins shellacked the Senators 13-3. Greg Nettles went 3 for 4. Oh, Roseboro hit a home run. Leo Cardenas went 3 for 5. And Mike Adams had a dong. Okay, let's take a look at transactions. Nothing of note. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Whoa, we got the wrong team. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. You do have to be a subscriber to be included in this contest. I always forget to mention that. But, you know, I don't mind giving away free stuff, but at least you could be as a sub, right? So make sure you get that guess in the comments below. You can do it in any subsequent games as long as the season is still active. Oh, no, we have to have a cutoff, don't we? When should the cutoff be? Okay, let's say the cutoff is December. Here's the calendar. Let's say December 10th. And I will not show any National League scores until then. So you have between now and December 10th to enter that contest, be a subscriber, and guess how many games the San Diego Padres will win for a really awesome San Diego Padre present. Okay. Whew. Man, I make things so damn tough. All right. Player of the game for us is going to be Tommie Agee. He had 3 ribby. Knocked all the runs in. That's probably good enough. And he had a stolen base. Tommy Harper got thrown out. Marty Pattin gets the win. He's 3-3. Pretty good job for giving up all those hits. But he didn't walk anybody, and that's how the game works. You walk 7, you only give up 2 hits. You give up 9 hits, you don't give up any walks. It's so predictable. Mike Marshall does get to save his 7th of the year. Jim Nash is now 2-2. That's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone have a great day.